What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Patreon members-only podcast. It will be the members-only podcast whenever we can get that button and then delete the entire... thank you guys so much for joining the Patreon. Everybody here is at the $5 tier or the $50 tier. If you don't know about the $50 tier, it's super cool. We'll actually review anything. You send us something, we'll review it, okay? It's really... except for maybe, like, illegal things. I don't think we want to review those. Those seem like pretty illegal.
I don't want to review porn.
But okay, but we're going to do it because they paid for it, Tom.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody!
You block thoughts all day.
Did you know that Tom DM'd me one time, and he's like, "Nick, you need to take that off."
Oh, I remember.
I'm not going to do it. I'm like, no,
I'm
Tom,
not.
They're paying
I'm
for
not.
it. He's like, no, I don't want to look at someone's naked pictures. That's disgusting. And I'm like, no,
I don't.
If we don't do this, then Trisha Paytas can't expose us for having like a nude collecting.
Expose y'all. I don't give a flying fuck.
In the future, dude.
I mean...
Dude, alright, so if anybody's sending anything like that, it needs to be connected to a verified OnlyFans account, or we're not touching it. Because
I mean, if you send us some shit where it's like some just weird, like, double dick pictures, we're just, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're going to block you and refund your money.
Now, if you're a lovely lady, or Tom, who likes them, sometimes with penises.
Exactly.
So if you got some of those OnlyFans, just send them in, and then we'll have Tom do it by himself while we wait on the sidelines.
Wow, so you guys will review...
you can actually select
you guys will review...
So if you think that me and Vega are going to make it too easy for Tom...
It's kind of... You're fucking homophobes.
No, I'm ahead of...
Well, we didn't say that. We said we review an OnlyFans account. Yeah. I just don't think I would have very high...
Like, it would be a short video, right? It would be a short video, because you would just be like, oh, that's a dick. I don't like it. And then, boom.
I'd be like, man, it's a really nice dick, bro, you know? I really like what you're doing here.
Can we just talk about the fact that I'm the only one who's
I am not
yet.
I have 10 minutes before I have to pick up my fucking food. Right
Nick,
now.
when I used to edit the Storyfire episodes, there were like 3 where I had to spend half of it cutting out like your rapper sounds, bro. Don't even get me started. You're like opening your Humpty Dumpty.
You just gotta be like crumpling shit, bro.
I had to be like, you just cut it out. You'd be like, yeah, I really think that Jake Paul really fucked up this week. So...
By the way, at the time of recording, is Drunk White People Day.
Do we have,
Happy Drunk White People Day.
Oh, God. Dude, I love St. Patrick's Day. It's like, we all get to be Irish, or what we think Irish people are, for a day. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like if everybody was like that, they would all get alcohol poisoning and die.
Not the Irish or Mexican.
Is Tommy doing anything crazy?
Well, yeah, if Ireland was like St. Patrick's Day every day... I think that everyone
St. Patty's Day is just for people from Boston who are 25% Irish to be like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking embracing me heritage now.
Dude, I'm 0% Irish, but I go to the fucking parades every year. I couldn't do anything like that because of stupid COVID, but I went last year, and it was fun as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, the St. Patty's Day little get-togethers that they got, not like at houses and shit, but like downtown, they block off all the roads and shit. It's fucking sick, because it's just nothing but drunk dudes.
Well, no, it is. There is one thing that it is. There's 2 groups of people. There is, like, the extremely intoxicated teens to young adults and stuff like that, and then, like, actual adults.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's, like, the 7-year-old kids who are watching the fire engines go by as someone throws up directly next to them. And that's what parades are. And it's, like, there's, like, the kids who are out there who are just like, oh, my God, it's St. Patrick's Day. This is so fun. And then you have, like, the stumbling drunk people who are like, yes, it's 10 a.m., motherfucker. Woo!
Is that you?
All I know is usually we just do the yeah, dude, we do the parades, get like fucking annihilated, and then we would go to the bars and drink fucking green beer. It's just regular beer with food coloring.
Awesome. No, that's cool.
It's best.
Yeah.
Dude, green Miller Lite.
Oh, yeah, dude, Tom, you're fucking
listen, you know what? That's a really
Tom's like 11, dude.
Moment right there. That's a really based and black-pilled moment.
Dude, extremely king-pilled, Chad.
Extremely Sigma of you.
Dude. It makes me extremely Giga Chad to hear that. Zoink, Scoob.
Jinkies.
Do you imagine showing up to one of those like block parties and are you the only thing you're armed with is internet?
Not gonna lie, this is definitely me when the based Pogger Pogchamp based Kekarino Kek Cringelord Cringiest based Poggiest Onions Red Pilled Easy Coomer Doomer Wojak does the Among Us. That's
Among Us.
Among Us.
Dude, I'm just saying that
Put some underwear
Gina
on,
Carano, base-pilled, anti-Captain
Cancel
Marvel.
culture.
Woo!
That's a quartering title right
Are
now.
you so tired?
Is she
Dude,
still
all right,
fired?
I got it. You want to hear like this epic? All right. I know it's probably spoiled already, but Vega might not catch on. Okay, I'm gonna read you a tweet, and you're gonna tell me who made
That's
the
a
video.
guarantee.
Okay.
Right.
Oh
Yes.
God, where is it?
James
Hold
Charles.
it. Dude, there was a great one. Wait. All right, ready? Columbia University is so woke that they brought back segregation, complete with black-only graduation and Latinx-only graduation. They still managed to put black folks in the back of the bus. This is madness. Whose video is that?
That's a title? You can't
No,
fit that
it's
shit
a
in
tweet
title.
promoting the video. The actual title of the video is oh God, where is it?
I don't know. You give it a go, Tom.
University
You go.
brings back black segregation and it's celebrated. That's the video title.
Go, Tom.
Is this Quentin reviews?
What do you mean? How do you not know?
Is it Tim Pool? I don't know.
It's a good
You
guess.
literally-
I was actually
all right,
gonna guess.
okay. What?
Oh,
where,
is it Tim
where did this
Pool?
conversation start, Tom?
Okay, it's the quartering.
Yeah, you brought up the quartering, and I'm like,
I just
wait,
thought
I
I would
remember the title.
entertain-
Like,
It's the quartering.
fuck you.
I thought I would entertain the idea of stringing people along, you know,
Dude.
maybe guessing. Maybe Vega would have some creative answers, but no, he didn't really play into it. He was just
Dude.
like, I don't fucking know.
You know what, Tom?
I
You're
stay
being an
away from all
average
that
viewer,
shit.
and you should be an average enjoyer. Okay.
All right, I'll be an average. Like, okay, you made that meme about the podcast because I made the meme about Bo Blacks, and I made it because I saw it. It was like some racist thing. So,
Dude, I've been seeing that
No,
meme everywhere.
this
I
is-
love that template.
this is. Dude, it's the pipeline in action. Okay?
Dude, I made
I'm
one
sure,
about
like,
my
these weird-
Fortnite creator code recently and put it in my. Which, by the
It
way,
goes-
I'm
goes through
about
the-
to get paid by. Hold on.
Get paid what?
This is the limited edition podcast where Tom dies.
Yeah, sorry.
What would you do if we're just recording the podcast and we hear like a loud thump and Tom just died? Like, would we just keep recording it and put it out?
That would be a good episode. It'd be like, Turkey Tom dies live on the air.
Dude, that would be our Logan Paul moment, dude. I'm gonna Logan Paul. I'm gonna Logan Paul.
Can't wait to record your death, huh?
Literally.
Yeah.
Every time Tom's acknowledged, all you have is a death rattle.
We do have some new Patreons that I've noticed joined or whatever after the episode. Are you guys like excited how the podcast is doing? We probably shouldn't talk about our analytics, but we're almost half. I think we're over halfway now to getting monetized after 2 episodes.
Yeah, apparently for
Isn't
some
it
reason.
I thought we already passed.
What do you mean?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
I thought we already passed the
Threshold's
It's like
1,000
4,000
subs and
watch
4,000
hours.
watch hours. We're at 2,000 watch hours.
Oh,
But 2 episodes,
I
yeah,
will
that's
get
not
there.
bad at all. I mean,
Apparently YouTube is somehow more lucrative than Storyfire.
Oh, fuck
wouldn't
off!
Which is
anticipate
stupid.
that.
I don't
hate
understand
you guys
that at
so
all,
much.
actually.
By the way, we're actually
It doesn't
about to
make
hit
sense.
1,000 subs by the time this is out.
You know, it really absolutely
It
makes
doesn't
no
add up.
sense.
It doesn't add up.
No, simply doesn't. There's something going
Dude,
on.
I like how
here.
you guys like just blow massive cock now, but not a single person uttered a word about like, you know, this might actually be
Oh
a
yeah,
bad idea.
Nick, you're doing the thing again where you just like you just create this fantasy and then you apply it to people. Hey, remember when you said this one thing? What? No, I said the exact opposite.
Dude.
Storyfire. Why are we on Storyfire
Shut
exclusive?
up!
Why
Dude,
did that
Tom
change?
sounds
You and
like
I.
this sounds like a
I was the
really
only
great
one saying
idea.
this is
Tom
retarded.
sounded like Tom was like, "Yo, this is a great idea, Nick. I think we have a lot of room here. This could be pretty
This is
big."
fucking
Am I
bullshit.
wrong? Is that not what you did?
Is that what
No.
you said, Tom?
I think I was like, let's just put it on Storyfire. You were like, yeah, you know, there's actually a lot of potential there, and Keemstar can help us promote it, and we can get a deal with Tyler, and you know, we're in bed with.
Can
the,
you
we're in
find
bed with the global
anything
elites.
where I said
Dude,
this was
you
a great
didn't
idea?
contest
You
it.
did not.
You were like,
Vega, you were the
you
only
sh-
one that was
I
against
thought
it.
Vega
he
was just like
why are we
nodding his
opposed
head
to-
yes.
Look at that, Tom.
Vega was
Tom
the
is even
only one.
saying it.
Vega was like, we should not be on Storyfire. He
Vega
said
was
that.
nodding his head along with the beat. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I guess it'll work.
No, he was not. I mean,
Yeah, that
I don't
sounds
remember
just like
any
me.
pushback to this.
He was-
I feel like everyone was on
he was
board.
not nodding along to the beat. He was looking at the beat and being like, really, I wish I could change the song right now, but out of respect, I'm not going
What
to
do you mean?
request
What
it. You know,
respect?
that's what was going on.
I get no respect.
Everybody was bobbing their head, and I was looking at everybody like, "Why are we bobbing our heads?"
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dude,
Well,
Vega
exactly.
was
You were questioning.
Vega was not contesting this. I'm gonna go back and look it up.
Vega was
I'm
the Sigma
scrolling
male.
back to the
Vega
top.
Vega was the Sigma.
I'm scrolling
The tiger and the
back,
wolf
dude.
popping,
We're going
baby.
all the way back to the top. I remember we were in
Look,
calls.
you know that
like we
you know the
discussed
picture of the
this multiple
NPC
times.
Wojaks? We were the NPCs. And
Dude,
Vega was
Vega's
the
full
one-
of
the one
shit, dude.
normal
He's just
Wojak.
weaselly little lying, dude. He's just.
This
Do you know,
quite
Vega, that you're
literally-
lying to our
this is
audience
every
right now?
time. I think Nick has lost so many times with me in private that he's now in public just trying to trash my whole everything
Dude,
I do. because this motherfucker just gets mollywopped.
I can't.
And then fucking comes out. He's like, "Don't you remember
it's
when
not
you
like
said
we had
this
a
thing,
vote
Vega?"
here.
No, what are you talking
about? It's not like
about?
there was a vote to like fucking change the podcast to fucking YouTube. All right, I have no idea how this. Vega's just like, maybe that'll fail. Who knows? And just kept on going, bro.
Oh my god, bro!
I'm pulling it up. I'm
You're
scrolling.
fat. You're fucking fat. You're fat as fuck. You're full of shit.
I even have Turkey Tom over here talking
alright.
that shit, man.
Let's see.
Nick, you gotta stop shoveling shit down your throat because you're fucking full of it.
Hold on. We're back now to June 7th. I'm scrolling. All right.
All right.
Go for
Let me
it.
find the word Storyfire.
I've told you in the VC. I was like, why are we going?
Oh,
to
wait, now that I'm looking for the
Exactly.
evidence,
and then you
now
said,
it's a VC.
okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on Storyfire, and then they're gonna promote the
They
shit
did
of our
promote
podcast.
it. Every new user
People
got
go-
it. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Here.
we were
I
on
just
the front
spoke to
page, that's it.
Keemstar. If we run the show on Storyfire, he said he can get Jesse to promote us like a featured show. Tom floated this idea. It was Tom's pitch to do Storyfire. My pitch is that we do it on Patreon and Storyfire, and we do an exclusive Patreon episode. You're listening to it. I guess it worked. That's more casual. This is pretty casual. Okay, Vega. I'm down for whatever you guys want to do on the Half Baked Podcast. Fuck you. Fuck
The fuck
you.
up.
And then I said,
Exposed.
LOL. And the next message is, that's awesome, epic, Storyfire it is by Turkey Tom. I don't want to hear this fucking sass.
Does that even sound like me,
have
bro?
the
Does that even
screenshot.
sound like me?
I'm literally sending it to our fucking group
Dude,
chat again.
Nick, you have even posted tweets of me just
Yeah,
talking
after
shit
we found out
about
it's
our
bad,
stupid
you
decision.
dildo.
You can't take
You dildo.
can't take shit.
Tom,
that I've
can you
already
verify
said in
this?
VC, and you know
Why did you
for
just
a
call
fucking
him a
fact.
dildo?
I put it in.
You know for a fact that I've already told you.
Yeah, this
in
looks
the
like a
fucking
doctor's
VC.
Oh,
screenshot.
scroll
To
up
be honest, this
yourself
looks like
and
a
go
doctor's
find it.
screenshot.
Scroll up yourself.
This is
You guys
doctored.
are
This
fucking
is doctored.
Listen
This
to
is
how you're
doctored.
fucking reading it, Nick. You're reading it at. Nobody fucking types like that, you dumbass.
Exactly.
Jesus fuck.
This is
Dude,
a
you
doctor's
guys are
screenshot.
so-
This is not
This
real.
I'm gonna
is
post
a great. This
scrolling
is a
evidence
great
to
idea,
Twitter.
guys. Why wouldn't we want to go on Storyfire? Listen to yourself, bro.
You know, I recall a call that we had with Nick DiOrio where he told us that we were getting a $500,000 per episode
He's
deal
a fucking.
with
He's an
Storyfire.
idiot. He's an idiot.
Now he's being a lying rat.
Oh, shut up. There was no money in that platform ever. I
told
just
us
thought
there
we
was a
get
deal.
paid from ad
You
revenue.
told us we were gonna get Blaze. You told
Yeah,
us
we were
that
gonna get Blazed, all right. We got
500,000
blazed hard, dude. They blazed our pockets
Yeah.
and took our money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. We just have a bunch of Toms saying the F slur. Keep on moving up.
Did
Look at
I
this.
say that?
I see this. I see the screenshot, and it's I'm down for whatever y'all want to do. It's 1:37 a.m. by the way on the Half Baked Podcast.
So I
You
had
sound like
no
you're being kind of
pushback.
ironic.
That's me waking up and being like, whatever the fuck. I don't care, dude. Fucking, if we're gonna go on Storyfire,
I'll keep
whatever.
scrolling.
And to be honest,
Can
if
you
we
not
are being
decipher
real-
that, Nick?
Nick,
Is this
Nick,
one of your
Nick.
videos where you take the screenshot, you read it however you want, and then we're an hour in, and you're like, hey, we're breaking it down. Also,
Nick,
no,
we're being real.
obviously,
This screenshot, he looks like he's
Fucking
memeing
crazy
around. He
fuck.
looks like he's fucking around. Like he doesn't look like he's being serious at all.
of course.
Let's see.
He looks like he's being like, yeah,
There is
Storyfire,
dude,
yeah.
but he was saying no. There is nothing in here.
Ooh, my
I'm
food's ready.
scrolling. There's nothing in here of him saying it's a
Because
bad
I
we
told
don't-
idea.
we
you
don't
to your
know
face
how
on
to verbally.
VC, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing prior
We
to
don't
our
have it
first
verbally.
episode.
We probably said it during an episode, like, wow, I really don't like this place. I don't want to be on Storyfire. I don't like it here. We should bomb their
All right,
headquarters. We probably said something to
I'm
that
continuing.
effect.
Let's see. To render tonight. Who the? We should do it next week. Dude, there's nothing here. There's the N word from Tom. I'm kidding. No. I need your
We got
audio.
a number one victory royale.
Here. Uploaded unlisted to YouTube. Sent us a link. Vega. Storyfire has the weirdest upload, but all right. Like, that's the only reference to Storyfire. Like, there's nobody pushing back against Storyfire at all in this fucking, in any of
Got
these
a
DMs.
number one victory
How did my alarm
royale.
go
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the
Okay,
board
here we
right
go.
now.
Here we
Just
go.
wipe out
October
Tomato
29th
Town.
is the.
My friend
Wait,
just got down. On
October
Run With Him, now we're heading
29th is
southbound.
the
Now we're in the
first time.
Pleasant Park streets.
Oh
Look at
my
the map
God.
of the Mark streets.
I wrote, I'm having
asshole.
trouble uploading to Storyfire, and Vega went, it's impossible that we would have issues with Storyfire, Nick. We're exclusive.
See what I mean?
Got a number one victory.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, dude, something obviously changed from where we agreed to do it.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to see another video of you telling people that they don't understand. You don't understand that this guy's
Vega.
I don't want to see it ever again.
You were pushing back.
Never
you were not
again.
pushing back.
And here, the people on Patreon are gonna be like commenting on the video. Every time you drop, Nick, remember that one time on that Patreon podcast where you just didn't understand?
Nick, you are misrepresenting his arguments.
Bullshit,
You're using
dude.
sneaky debate tactics.
Dude, I'm
right
using
now.
dude.
Yeah, you are.
It's really disturbing
Everybody
that you
knows
would do
it.
that. Everyone knows
Everybody
he's using
knows
sneaky,
I'm trying to gish gallop
sneaky
the
debate
fuck out of him,
tactics.
dude.
You're like Destiny. You're using sneaky debate tactics.
Yeah,
You're watching too much of
I
his
use
videos.
too much
Now
of
you're
the
turning
truth.
into him.
I'm sorry.
You're turning into a black-pilled
Dude,
Coomer
there is
Doomer
nowhere where
degenerate
Vega's
gay.
like, hey guys, I don't think this is gonna do well. I have a feeling that this could potentially be bad for us.
Tom, is a Coomer a horny boomer?
No, it's just
No, it's just a horny guy.
person who
Oh,
wants
is
to
it?
coom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just a person who likes to cum a lot, think about
Oh,
coming
I
a lot,
see.
comes a
should-
lot, maybe, you know.
I should have
Yeah.
googled that one.
Would you describe yourself as a Coomer, Lord Vega?
I don't know. Probably. I like having sex.
Oh, degenerate. All right, moving on. Dude,
But when you have sex, do you coom?
Occasionally, yes.
All right. Well, I'd say, I mean, you may not be a Coomer, I guess, you know. Nick, what do you think? Do you think he's a Coomer?
yeah, he seems like a pretty coomer. But again, you're like the.
Nick, are you
but
a
again,
Coomer?
Coomer is kind of a word that incels use to feel better about themselves. I think that's the case.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, are you a
Probably.
Coomer?
By your, if
How
you're
often do you
defining
coom?
it, yeah, probably.
So telling people that like to have
Yeah,
sex, call them Coomer.
dude.
that's
There's
an
a lot of these
insult?
weird words. It's like, dude, like
So
the
you're saying
word
that I'm an
sigma. Yes, I
incel?
am. But there's like a lot of words like.
No, that's
All right,
crazy.
Tom. Let's
I-
have the
no,
missionary
no,
position
no.
conversation
This simply
again.
won't do it. Why do you
debate.
do this every time? I'm not even like,
Dude, his
like,
voice
I'm not
just
even that like
literally
vanilla
cracked.
with sex. Fuck off. Like,
Oh,
listen. I'm not even that vanilla with sex. I just don't talk about it with you guys because that's weird. Because I'm not like gay.
Oh God.
no. What?
I don't talk about my sexual interests with men. I talk about them with a woman.
Oh, do you? How do those conversations go?
Pretty well. Pretty well. Pretty well, man.
Sound
And
like
what
it,
platform do you have those conversations on? Discord or Skype?
Storyfire.
Story fire. Yo,
Dude,
did you see
Turkey
people
Tom
actually
seems like the kind of
enjoyed-
guy to like call a sex hotline and tell the girl answering the phone that she's a whore. Am I wrong? That sounds
Hey,
like what Tom would do.
Hey, I did.
That
Hey,
does
have you-
sound right, I think.
Hey, listen. I know you're being paid by the hour for this, but have you ever heard of like a Coomer? You know what a Coomer is? Have you heard of that? Have you heard of a Sigma? I'm
Just
kind of
give
a
her my
Sigma.
number, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna give you a Discord tag. I'm trying to drop a knowledge bomb on you right now, Cindy. All right, Cindy, love. Look, you gotta
Get in this
understand that
VC.
you gotta stop being such a Coomer because it's bad for you. And you know, you're never gonna have any kids. You're never gonna be a successful woman, and no one's ever gonna value you. I feel like you really need to read some Nietzsche. You know, read about some wheat fields, and then maybe you'll understand. You know what went
It's
wrong
like
in your
some-
life.
Tom After Dark. Right
Dude,
now.
I'm seeing a bunch of
Yeah.
creators start getting Fortnite creator codes because I like started shilling mine publicly just to be a dick, and now everyone's unironically promoting their Fortnite creator code. This is great. Do you know I'm actually gonna get paid from that shit? Like it's at like 77% of me getting my $100.
How many people
get
that need it? How many
$100?
people do you figure need to get actually use your code before you get that number?
Honestly, like I just kind of shill it like very quietly. Like I mean, I post it on Twitter, but not like often, and it's not in any of my videos.
I seen it 4 times yesterday.
Oh, yesterday there was a lot of it, but because I saw that I was close. I was at 71%. Yesterday I got to 77%.
Got a number
If
one
I
victory
promoted my
royale.
videos, I think it could
Fortnite,
actually
we about
be
to
a,
get down.
Fuck yeah, I would if you promoted
Dude,
a video.
So if I made a video on like I don't know, what's a good channel?
Did you do them on your live stream?
No. If I did a video specifically on a channel a younger audience would enjoy, like I don't know, like a
Futuristic
no,
hub, maybe.
I don't think a lot of people like Futuristic Hub. I need someone they like. So if I made
He gets
so if I made
millions
a
of
video on
views.
like Dream or Tommy in it, and I like started shitting on them, and I'm like, by the way, check out my Fortnite creator code. I think I would make a killing, dude. That like the Fortnite code might pay
Probably.
more than the ad revenue that week. I don't know.
How many would it have to be? Like 1,000 people though, or you don't know?
Oh no, not 1,000 people. It's like a few, like 4 or 5 people use my code in like a week period, and it puts me up like I get like 5% of their purchase. So if they're purchasing like $20 or whatever, I'm getting a couple bucks,
I
and then
see,
it just
I see.
starts going up. right?
We're gonna need some of you rich coomers.
Yeah, dude. Guys, the new battle pass just came out. You can
we need some of you rich black-pilled.
Yeah, dude. If you guys want the rich black-pilled, base-pilled Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider series, or the seriously black-pilled Raven from the Teen Titans, you can get the code right now to get them. Yeah, they're pretty based and pretty epic-pilled and pretty like radical centrist.
Yeah, I would definitely describe it that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, totally. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, dude.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
I'm actually literally waiting on my eggs and salsa right now.
Oh God, vomit, die.
I cannot
cringe.
wait for that shit.
Is someone making it right now, or did you order it?
I'm waiting on it.
I see. Very nice.
I hate these things.
And Nick, what have you done this week?
Right now, I'm kind of stuck in the David Dobrik rabbit hole, and I know it's not a topic that
I've
we'll
been
on the podcast, but yeah, it's just weird.
Why
it's
not?
too complex. I don't know. There's like a lot of reading to do, and I don't want to do it. So unless you want to do the reading and present it to us, like you know all the facts.
I've kind of. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it casually here, just on the Patreon show, just because we're kind of talking about it. Because I've read a little bit of it.
That guy, he's the second most punchable face on YouTube and the most annoying guy ever.
You know, it's funny you say that because I look a lot like him. So. Yeah, I do.
The third most punchable face in the community.
Many people.
I'm not saying I hate the guy, but his whole shtick is annoying as fuck. I'm sure he's a fine guy, but I'm just he's so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I've been looking into that stuff a little. There's been so many allegations that it seems like another wave of them comes out because it started there was this accusation that he was sexually assaulting someone because so Vega, basically this is how it went. There was this prank they did on his channel, right? The prank was so there's this guy. And they're like, okay, you got to make out with this really hot girl, but she's going to be wearing a mask that makes you look like a guy. And what they did is when he wasn't privy to watching this happen, they changed the hot girl out with this tall just white dude, right?
I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah, exactly. And they changed it, so he was making out with a guy the whole time, and so he posted this thing saying that David.
Yeah, Vega, this wasn't a kiss, dude. This was a 7 to 12 second makeout. The fact that
it was down the throat.
Their eyes
their
are closed
definitely
does not make me think that he wasn't aware he was kissing a guy. I'm sorry, I don't 100% buy it. I don't know. How do you kiss a guy for 12 seconds straight without noticing that this is not a girl?
You think you'd be able to tell by the stubble or something? There'd be something there to let him know, wow, you're sticking your tongue in a guy's stomach acid right now.
I don't know, but what I can say for sure is once the blindfold comes off,
he kept his eyes closed.
If you're one of those dudes that for me, right? I'm a toxic masculinity type guy, right? So if I take my shit off, I don't give a fuck if we've known each other since we were born. And you did that shit to me, everybody in the room, I'm going to the hospital for getting jumped. Because I'm not going to stop.
Vega, you're not really... All right, dude, there's something you're not understanding. There's a power dynamic, Vega.
Bullshit.
Vega, you're a non-paid employee of the vlog who is just there having fun, whose YouTube channel never actually got any growth from it. So you got to understand that there's a huge there's probably...
That's what I heard, yeah. I heard that he said, clout me up. And he said, I don't give a fuck. Let's do it again and again. From what I understand from that story, I heard there's more stuff. I didn't look into it. But from what I understand, that shit, for me, that dude is just cloud chasing and nothing
what am
more.
I don't get it.
All this, everything else is bullshit.
But the thing is, that's only one of the allegations.
But how is that
I don't know anything about
before
the
you get
other
there, why is that David Dobrik is accused of sexual assault? David Dobrik didn't do anything to that guy. Other than
I guess because he set it up.
He set up the prank. I don't know. If you hosted an event and someone got raped at your house, you're not a sexual assaulter, right? I don't know.
I will say this though. That guy's a fucking douchebag, and he deserved to get his ass whooped. Not the guy that got played, but David Dobrik and his homeboy. Everybody in the room that watched that happen, all of them deserve to get their ass whooped, dude. Because that's fucked up.
That's not the only thing. There's the next one's pretty funny. It's this midget who's mad that they made fun of him for being short. So there's that guy.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Yeah, so there's this midget that was in their vlogs that goes on the H3 podcast. And he's like, I wanted to kill myself because I didn't have anything after I did some bad shit, but basically they just made fun of me. And then they just show all these clips of them being like, you're real, you're so short. So there's that. And then recently this group of college girls claimed that they like met David for like shooting a video, and then went back to his place, and then like they got really intoxicated, and then one of David's friends like supposedly, I guess raped one of these girls, and then Trisha Paytas talked about it.
You're flying over this. All right. All right. So they were filming a vlog for the day, right?
It was a midget.
They're filming a vlog. All right. So
this is actually. I feel like I need to subscribe.
This is like really complex, but they're filming a vlog where the goal of it was to get 7 girls to come over and fuck David Dobrik or the guy that what is his name, Dom. Or something like that. Like, the goal is that they're trying to film, like, a huge sexual thing, right? Like, a huge, like, yeah. Right. The girls come over and they say, we have a confession. We actually just wanted to meet David, and we don't want to have sex with any of you, right? So then he, like, in the vlog, I saw the clip, this happens. They say, like, we don't want to have sex, right? And then the vlog cuts to a part where it's like, after some convincing, 2 of the girls decide to actually, like, have sex with him, right? Now, Trisha intervenes because she's there. Jason Nash is there with David, and they're all hanging out. And Trisha intervenes in this point, and she says that David went out and said, we have to loosen these girls up. Go get alcohol. Now, not a single girl who is there is able to purchase alcohol because they're all between the age of 18 and 20, presumably, right? All college girls, apparently, right. And stuff like that. So when you hear the word underage, they're not discussing underage. As far as I'm concerned, like under the legal age, they're saying under the legal age of drinking. So that's like a weird word that people are getting caught on.
Oh, that's grimy.
I think Trisha was trying to say both, that she thought they were underage when they saw them, but she knew they were underage drinking wise because they said they were. So right?
Gotcha.
And like they didn't know for a fact how old any of the girls were. They just knew that none of them were over 21. At the time, I guess. Now the allegation from Trisha is that David Dobrik said, go give these underage being under legal drinking age, alcohol, so they're like more inclined to want to have sex with somebody. And then it worked on one of the girls, allegedly, who claims that she was like belligerently drunk to the point where she was like passing out. And then she had like a threesome that she didn't remember with Dom. Who also has had his own issues with women in the past, where a year prior he had to put up a video saying that he's really aggressive with girls and he'll try not to be in the future. So, like, there is reasons to understand. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of spoken word testimony. It's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't feel confident enough to talk about really publicly. Which is why I'm glad we have like a private podcast, because I'm still kind of working my way through.
Patreon.
There's a lot of like moving parts here, and it seems pretty shitty. David's come out and said he disavowed Dom, basically, in a really shitty response video that he hadn't spoken to him in a while. The girl apparently reached out to David saying that she was uncomfortable and that she felt like it was like a sexual assault, and David ended up taking the vlog down a while ago. The thing that doesn't make any sense to me is, like, let's pretend, hypothetically, this is all legitimate. Like, we could prove it all. Hypothetically, it's all legitimate. Why is on
the negative or not?
Let's say hypothetically all of it did happen.
The accusations are
hypothetically true. In this case, the allegations are 100% factual in the hypothetical.
Gotcha.
Why does Trisha Paytas come out looking like a good person? So she comes out.
That was really weird. She does this clip where she's like, I saw them getting raped and was like,
I'm going to stop you there. She did not see that happen. Jeez. She said, I saw David say that he's going to get alcohol to make these girls blah, 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 blah. Make these girls a bit more drunk or whatever. Ethan Klein uses the word coerce, to coerce them into sex or whatever. I don't know if I agree with that. But, yeah, so she sees, like, all right, they're coming over for sex. They said they don't want to. She says she saw somebody say we're going to try to convince them with alcohol, even though they can't legally buy it. And then she, at this point, tells fucking Jason Nash, like, hey, dipshit, you cannot go buy these girls alcohol. This is bad. Something bad is going to happen here. Look how uncomfortable those girls look right now. We're leaving.
That's what Trisha Paytas said?
Why would you... I don't know if that's exactly how she said it.
How old are these guys, can I ask?
Some of these guys, they're like... all right, Jason Nash, let me pull up an age on him. He's old.
Jason Nash is old, right? Yeah. I think Dom is like...
Jason Nash is 47 years old. David Dobrik is 24 years old. David Dobrik...
How long did this happen? How long ago?
This is 2018. I can't
he's about
find the
22.
clips where she talked about it. I've heard that Trisha's mentioned this on several occasions. The most recent one I found is presumably from like June of 2020, and it's like it seems like if all of the Vlog Squad is bad, hypothetically, in our hypothetical that it's real, if all of the Vlog Squad is bad, I don't know why Trisha wouldn't be, because she kind of like understands where this is going. She's acknowledging that she like knows all this shit's really bad, and she just left before she could be like caught in it, right? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like she's like, I don't know. I feel like if David genuinely said, "Let's get these girls drunk on purpose," like David's probably worse than Trisha. But like,
nah,
you don't think David's a bad guy if he's like, these girls don't want to have sex, let's get them drunk?
I think they're the douchebag frat party type motherfuckers, and then all this shit's coming out. I'm not saying what they did was right. I'm saying what you're saying about Trisha like ducking out before she might get caught up in that situation. I'm not saying she's a genius either. But I'm saying she probably recognized what was going on.
Yeah, but you don't get to play the moral high
situation,
ground
and
if you
like,
recognize what's going on and left instead of intervening.
Well, okay, so what were you expecting her to do?
Well, it's not her. It's also, well, I mean, she could have. At least for the illegal.
Who else?
But it was Jason Nash. This 47-year-old man is here? I don't know.
Oh, what did he say?
We don't know. We don't have his testimony. But, like, Trisha's basically saying, like, hey, I realized this was bad, so me and Jason fucking left. It's like there's a 47-year-old man in this instance. Maybe, because you could say, hypothetically, if they were going to, like, do something to that girl, they could do something to Trisha, too, or something like that, or I don't know. But, like, she's with Jason.
Oh, no one wants to do anything to Trisha.
But I'm like, she's with Jason. I don't know. I just feel like if...
It sounded like they just let the kids do whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Kids,
Yeah,
in terms
we don't-
of like comparing to themselves. If I'm at a party and that shit, like they're all sitting there, yeah, let's get fucked up or whatever. I'm gonna be like, yo, all right, fuck y'all. I'm
Yeah,
out.
with Trisha's story, we're like under the assumption that everybody knows everything that's happening every second of the way. I'm sure not every single person there had the foresight to know that girl was like far too drunk. Maybe everybody there didn't realize the reason why somebody got the alcohol. Maybe every single, like, I don't think every Vlog Squad member is guilty of sexual assault. You know what I mean? If that one guy would be like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? After you said the whole thing, you know what's crazy is that they all said, "Come over here to fuck this guy," right?
And then they didn't do it. Yeah.
And they said no because we're not interested. We just want to meet David. And then when they said, let's go get some alcohol, yeah, that shit sounds pretty shady. It does still sound like a douchebag frat party thing because that's not out of the norm. You know what I mean? As far as them.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to be
definitely.
like, the vlogger.
And we
You know,
have we have
supposed to
them
be that.
verbally saying on video they don't want to have sex. Like that's like a real,
Yeah,
and they put that in the
that sounds
vlog.
pretty shady, yeah.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
also
shady.
while he's having sex with the girls, members of the Vlog Squad, including David, like open the door to check on him to see if he's actually having the threesome. And that's also in the
Yo, these
vlog.
dudes-
Yeah, it's really fratty shit.
These dudes are it's on some frat shit. It sounds like, the rich kids that never get in trouble.
Yeah,
That's what it
I
sounds
always
like to
thought
me. They ain't
David
gonna
was
get in
like this
trouble.
kind of pure YouTube guy. He's just kind of a scumbag like
Fuck
everybody
no,
else.
I always thought he was a douchebag.
Well, I didn't know enough about him.
Always
His
been a douchebag.
brand was always that he was chill as fuck or whatever. He's a cool guy.
Have we even seen that he's done anything
Well,
that
no, I
bad?
mean,
Like,
I
don't know.
didn't
That
know like, what
guy's a
kind of
poster
content
boy.
he made. He just kind of seems like a douchebag.
He just makes like
Yeah,
Jake Paul
and I think
type stuff.
yeah,
right?
you know, I think that
kinda-
like Jake Paul is probably a fucking douchebag when you meet him. I don't know. Do you disagree?
Yeah, for sure. I think David Dobrik looks a little better because like he's not as like conventionally attractive. He's not as like openly flashy and like he's not like an asshole. Like openly. You know what I mean? So.
But
I think
again,
that's
just to
probably
like
a part of it.
put our little disclaimer at the end.
He's
for
like
the
you
dumber
know what he
people.
does?
Uh,
He reminds me of a ditzy Valley girl if she got a sex tape. That's
Yeah, I
what-
mean for sure, but it's kind of like it's like you see Jake Paul, like he just seems like he's like like especially a lot of people on YouTube wouldn't like him because he's like the really popular. He was like popular in high school, athletic. So like
Right.
he kind of fits the demographic of like what a teen movie would make like the villain. You know what I mean?
just to
He's like Flash
just to
Thompson
jump in
from
for like any of
Spider-Man.
the like dipshits who don't actually like understand nuance or anything like that. That was a hypothetical. There's still a lot of unmoved pieces here that we aren't entirely aware of and stuff like that. And things could definitely change with this. Like this is a brand new story that's just happening right now. So
Also, if you didn't notice what the title of this podcast is.
yeah, I mean that's true.
The name of this podcast was named Half Baked for a reason. It's not that, everybody likes to get high.
Yeah, I
because of
hate
movies.
discussing this
is-
stuff. I put out like a Twitter thread last night, right? And I deleted it pretty quickly because I figured it was just too long for a Twitter thread. It should more like just be like a side channel video. It's like I'm so tired of talking about like YouTube stories that are like, this guy raped this guy sexually assaulted this guy's a pedophile, this guy fucks this kid. I'm like, oh, dude, stop, just stop. Because you know what? I don't know for you guys, like Tom, you make a lot more videos now and stuff like that, so you're covering a lot of these stories you're looking up. For me, it's like I don't actually ever make a video on most of it.
I want to avoid it, to be honest.
That's what I'm starting to say.
I mean, there are definitely cases in which I get interested, but like none of my recent videos have been about that. And if I can avoid it, I do, because it's just like dark subject material I don't want to have to cover. I miss the fun drama.
Yeah,
you know? I miss
how many times do you find yourself?
Incident, I said, fuck that.
How many times do you find yourself like looking at a story and understanding it totally and being grossed out, and then you realize like, I'm not even making a video on this. Why am I doing this? Like, why do I know about every fucking age of consent in the country? Why do I know about the laws and revolving around fucking It's gross.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Nick, if there's a drama I'm really not interested in, like I have an easy time like tuning it out, you know, like I just don't watch the video about it. If there's one that piques my interest, I look into it, but I don't know, I really miss the fun drama that was just kind of, you know, it was fucking around. It was kind of serious, but not to the point of like someone's going to be in jail over it, you know. It was like Pokimane. That was a really fun drama last year, you know. That was a really fun event, saga. You know, had some funny videos were made from it. Ultimately, it did end in Leafy's channel being deleted, but up until that point, you know, I had a lot of fun with it, certainly. And I miss shit like that, you know. I just miss I miss the really fun controversies. I'm not so much a fan of this guy's a pedo, this guy's a groomer, this guy touched someone, this guy drank someone to death. You know, I'm just sick of it. It doesn't really captivate me.
It's every drama, but
I'm
like
sick, I'm sick of the Call Me Carson.
Call Me Carson, Pyrocynical, James Charles, Red Kiwis pop back up again. It's just like, dude, every story is like, I have to make the call. Because, like, the police aren't making the call because they don't go to the cops. I have to make the call on whether this guy is, like, a fucking predator or not. And it's like, I hate that. I think
we will see that stuff kind of fade away.
Because it's like, that's what's being talked about. That's the trending topic. So, like, you have to talk about it, or, like, you're not, like, talking about the trending topic.
But who is it trending for?
We got to change it, Nick.
Twitter, the community, like that's what people are talking about. And it's I feel like I'm better than a lot of these fucking people, and I'd rather it's dude. I guarantee, I don't think anyone in this fucking comment section is gonna disagree when I say like when Sensitive Society covers a story, I just like fucking cringe, like my whole body cringes, like I'm like when he covered, when some of these, and that's why I kind of made a series like the live coverage thing that I'm doing on my second channel that I haven't had a chance to do in a while. It's like when there's a story that I think I can easily like take apart or like piece together or like figure out in real time live, and I think that other people will struggle to do that in their prepared video, I do it because I think that there are a lot of fucking idiots on this website who are just like, oh, another rape case, time to make some money, and it annoys me because it's like they get them wrong half the time. And then like the first guy who posts the video, right? What we saw with the Fedmeister Pokimane shit is Destiny Stream, which I thought was done really well, and it broke it down for a lot of people. If, like, some fucking regular dipshit made that video and made it, like, completely one-sided and it was totally stupid, it would take forever to get that, like, narrative back, you know what I mean? Because people only watch the first video and they watch nothing else they see, because that's, like, the daily commentator grind and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't know, you don't want, like, narratives getting made by guys who are like, boom, another pedophile video 8 minutes down the line, and I'm not, like, shitting on anyone in particular. I know I mentioned Sensitive Society. He's had his share of stupid videos, but, like, it's just, like, a bigger problem across the whole platform. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, part of it is that we have to make the stories that aren't, like that interesting.
I know that, like, I couldn't make that video in 8 minutes as quickly as they do. That's why I think I'm better at it. I think that, like, yeah, I'm good at, like, looking shit. I think, like, I'm better giving, like, a raw take and telling people that it's a raw take and then, like, researching it. But I know for a fact that when these guys turn off their fucking cameras, they're just playing video games. Like, they're not, like, looking into this. I guarantee, like, I've done more research on the David Dobrik thing, like, today for a video I'm never gonna make than I think some people did, and they've covered it already.
Yeah, it's
a symbiotic relationship, though, Nick. They put out all their shit, everything's wrong, and then you get to follow up with everything that's right.
And that's what I'm.
then
But
you
that's
correct
where
them,
I'm
and then
done.
you
Like it's like
clown
I don't
on
want to
them.
do it anymore because like I'm tired of talking about rape, pedophilia, child abuse. Fucking dude, all this shit is gross. It's so
Well,
gross.
Finally, welcome to
I'm
the
just
club.
like, dude. Again, like I'm telling you, I said this before. I don't
Here's
want to
your
know what the
pass.
age of consent is in every fucking state and fucking fucking. I don't know. I don't need to know what it is in New Zealand, dude. I don't need to know what the federal law states in revolving fucking cross-continental fucking. It's gross.
Welcome to the
It's
club.
gross.
I mean, I think you guys would definitely agree with me when I say like there was a time when drama was fun, and we do get a few of those a year, but a lot of them have just kind of turned into like absolute degeneracy, and I'm sick of it. And it's up to us to make these. It's up to us to make the the fun.
But we're
stuff.
the kind of guy, I don't know,
Um,
maybe less so you because you were around
know.
beforehand, but like I got here and then the pedophile stuff started.
What a fucking coincidence.
I get
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
community and then like here we are.
We have had
Yeah,
fun
but for the
stuff
most
since
part,
then,
from
though. We've had fun stuff
2019
since
to
then,
now
and
has
we
been a
can.
lot of pedophile stuff. People ask like why I didn't do the Alex video. It's like that's why.
You know why? It's because nobody critiques content anymore.
Because
Nobody
content
says, "Oh, this
critiques
video
aren't
is
as
bad." Now
damning.
it's, "Oh,
Because
this
pedophile
person-"
allegations are like this kid's literally fucking children.
But I'm sick of the super damning stuff, you know? Like there are I am working on one video that is a really damning story coming up, nothing to do with pedophilia. But, and I do like that.
What?
But at the same time, like I like the fun videos, I like the stuff that doesn't involve the pedo. I like the stuff that doesn't involve the talking in the DMs to a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 15-year-old, I'm really sick of that because it seems like
Yeah,
almost
dude, I
every
saw like
YouTuber
Carol the
has
Wolf
done
is
it,
back or whatever.
know?
I'm like, that's great. Who cares? And then people are mad at me. I'm like, some dude who allegedly fucks animals. I'm like, that's great that he's back. Great,
God.
dude. I'm not looking into it. Get the
that's all
fuck
we're
outta
missing.
here, dude.
That's all we're missing.
Dude, it's not even alleged. He fucked a dog.
That's, dude. That's great. Somebody else can make the video. I'm done. I don't fucking care. I obviously not a huge fan of dog fuckers. That might come as a surprise. I don't know.
I think we just need to start drama with each other.
The
before
diss
we-
tracks need to
I think
come
that's really
back.
What we need to start doing because
No, you don't want to. You're,
Yeah, I mean,
you're
something
asking
like
to
that,
create
maybe we
another
could make
IBS
a-
community. I'm good.
You know, a lot of this shit is.
that's exactly
a
what
lot
I
of
want.
this shit
Exactly
is,
what I want.
Do you need me to make a video to know what my opinion is, sir, ma'am?
Yeah, somebody
situation?
today.
Do you need me
somebody
to do
today
that?
is like,
Because that would
Nick,
be
you've
weird.
made 4 tweets about Trisha Paytas, but you haven't made a single tweet about David Dobrik explaining why rape is bad.
Do you
I'm like,
need
are
me
you
to
like
send that
fucking
tweet, son?
You know-
retarded?
That is a good point, Nick.
Are you looking to me for that?
Nick, I'm gonna need you to do a video about it. I'm gonna need you to do rape is when
I don't.
rape is defined.
Yeah. You start posting those
I'm
Google.
gonna
yeah.
need you to do a video.
Fucking
Post those
stupid
Webster's
people.
Dictionary.com.
Ah!
I'm glad everyone's waking up. Welcome to Vega World, where all we like to do is Coomer stuff. And
Yeah, I also
Visual
don't want
effects.
that.
I don't know.
The
The problem is,
Visual
like,
elements
I
in
find
Pornhub.
YouTube
You do have
fun
some
because I
nice
think that a lot of
effects.
people are really fucking stupid, and I think a lot of people agree with me that like the larger YouTubers are just really dumb. Like, there's a lot of really dumb YouTubers, and it makes our job easier because it's like easier to think around them. Like Keemstar is not a bright person, despite he's very business savvy, but he's not a bright person. And it's fun to. The issue arises when it's like all these dumb people are trying to say dumb things, and now it's like, can you guys say dumb things about like thumbnails instead of rape? I don't know.
I think there's a huge market that hasn't
Exactly.
been tapped into, and I'm not gonna say anything about
Thanks,
it.
Vecca. I really appreciate the.
Is it the Coomer market? Is it
No,
the
it's
Coomer
the,
market?
it's
Is
the,
that
the
it?
breaking all of this down. You can make probably like 15 fucking entertaining ass videos on kind of the end of this era by retrospectively just breaking down not every drama, but kind of almost like if you categorized like what you were saying, the rape, the pedophilia, and all this shit, and then you just kind of section off some of the content creators and be like, all these people over here have above 1 million, or all these people over here, here's a frequency of how many times they tweet, here's the amount of people they know, and all this shit. I don't know.
That's just what Bo
No,
Black
he
does. That's just Bo
no,
Black's
I'm not
channel.
saying read the tweet.
Dude,
I'm
I
saying-
hit Twitter
I'm not
and
saying
the
breaking
top
it down
tweet
like
is
that.
somebody
I'm saying-
calling somebody a pedophile. Like my most recent homepage
Probably.
tweet is literally somebody being called a pedophile.
Who?
I don't know.
Who is this
Like, the
week's
person
pedo?
who fucking responded, the quote tweet or whatever, is deleted already.
He said he was
No, like
what?
someone just like, you're a fucking pedophile, kitty diddler, or something like that, and then I clicked on it, and then it's like,
Of course.
I don't even know who that's about.
Oh.
I don't know. I have an idea for a content that I don't care about talking about on here because I don't think any of the people in here are content creators, and if they are, I mean, go for it. I'm probably calling you already because I know we don't have that many viewers. But I want to do a
Exactly.
project. You ever see this thing they did in
Yeah,
the,
no
in the
one-
movie community called One Scene? And it's like one scene
have,
from the
actually,
Marvel
yeah, I have.
movies, something that like 50 something creators made videos about their favorite scene from the entire like 10 years of Marvel.
Oh, I've seen one, but on what scared me the most, or the scene that what you're
Yeah.
talking about, but it was about horror.
Well, I wanna do that-
Like some people talked about it. and all
Are you
that
talking about
shit.
childhood
I'm
trauma?
talking about, I don't know, like if you look up, it's called like, what they did is they titled the video what it was, and then they put like a bracket. It's like one wonderful scene or something like that, and it was all about the Marvel.
Yeah, and they all get put on a playlist.
Yeah,
on whoever
and then they
started
put them
it.
in a
Yeah,
playlist
I
and
see
shit like that, and then you could, like, it was just like a huge opportunity for smaller creators, and it was also a huge opportunity to like remember like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I kind of want to do that. It's like one drama. Or like one amazing drama or something. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I want to do that, and I want to get a bunch of YouTubers to make a thing about like what story that they think people forgot about. So it's like if somebody wants to make a video on Nick Cash versus Leafy and talk about that situation, and it'll be just like a huge opportunity for people to retrospective dramas that made them interested and want to join the community in the first place. So we could see a lot of resurgence of like 2015 and 16
Now, I have a
videos,
question.
and then we'll put them out at the same time.
I have a
What?
question for you about that. Are you going to gatekeep who's
No, the
allowed on
playlist will be
playlist
whoever
and
wants
who's
to
not,
join,
Or...
as long as they live.
Okay, because I'm saying there could be some really
I would
bad
probably put
videos
them
on that
towards the bottom.
playlist.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
put 'em
skip
towards the
through
bottom. I
though.
don't
No.
know. Naturally,
towards the
yeah, no,
bottom.
naturally it would
I
be
think-
like I would prioritize the people we invited to do it, and then I would just add them to the playlist as long as they're like actually trying. Like if somebody just titles it like that and they're like, "Yeah, Boblax is a pedophile," I'm probably not going to include that video.
That's gonna be me. That's gonna be
Like
me.
I don't know, and it'll probably be tied to like one
Boblax,
topic.
why
Like,
Boblax?
if one topic. Because you
What
made a
was
whole
your
video about how
go-to
he's a
for the
pedophile. All right, so
I mean, he is. But besides the
yeah,
point.
so it's like, yeah, I think that would be fun. I think if we get everybody involved, and I think it'll take people, if it's popular and it does well, it'll pull people a bit maybe from like the pedophile stuff, and it'll like push people more towards like, hey, do you remember that crazy story about I don't know, like what's a funny one? That one time where, well, even if we want to talk more about pedophile stuff, where Tommy told grade A under A that he's a danger to children, that's why they fired him from his school job, or like the Nick Cash situation.
That was funny.
Wait, Tommy
Yeah, dude,
said
there's
that?
so many
I think I
old.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but see,
yeah.
Vega, what
I'm
you just
baited.
said is exactly what I want to invoke from the audience. Like, I think I remember that, dude. The Nick Cash situation that starts with Leafy and then involves Tommy going on to Drama Alert and then debating him on whether he's really from Detroit. Like this fucking like that would be a really fun video to talk about. And if it's all like tied in where you go from one to the one to the one, or like, and you just keep going across or whatever, it's an opportunity for like so much like funny related like, dude, they just like the time Leafy is here said that Tommy NC 2010 was faking his autism with Keemstar. Like that's a great
Yeah.
fucking story, right? And it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like big pedophile drama. It's like one drama. What got you into the community? What made you want to make videos? You know?
Yeah, anytime I see a title of something
YouTube
underage
history.
or sexting and all that
YouTube
shit,
history. That's what
Wow.
we should call it.
YouTube history.
And it's like,
I got in during the era, actually when commentary blew up. That's when I came in. It was the Fine Bros. That's what actually kicked off commentary. Because you had a
yeah,
bunch
the
of people
Fine
here
Bros,
and there.
dude.
That's huge.
The Fine Bros was actually the catalyst of the comment. Like people,
I think people are scared of us now. That's why they don't do shit like that.
yeah, when
They're
they tried
afraid.
to copyright the word or trademark the word react, that's when commentary was seen as an entity, not just one or two people. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the impression I got. You know, as soon as I fucking got in, I just saw
dude,
everybody just
what
started
about the
making videos
time
of
that
each other.
Jake Paul just said that he hid a bunch of shit in the middle of the hall at VidCon and caused a riot? Do you remember that? That was a funny fucking
that was
video.
awesome.
Yeah.
I talked about that in
Oh,
the video.
God.
Yeah.
Anita Sarkeesian versus Boogie 2988 on the panel.
talked
I
about
was
that
actually
in the video
there.
as well.
Dude.
That was good shit.
Yeah, I was in the
Were you?
audience with
I didn't know that.
Billy the Fridge.
What was that like? What was
I
it
actually
like
live
being
streamed
there?
it. I live streamed on the when
Really?
what, was that
What-
shit on Twitter? The Periscope.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but was your kind of impression that I feel like that drama was blown a little out of proportion in terms of like I feel like Sargon
Oh,
was definitely
totally,
there
yeah.
to provoke Anita a little
I just
bit,
found it
and-
funny
Yeah,
that
but he
everyone's like,
was just
Boogie
sitting-
didn't
Yeah.
have the fucking manpower to stand up to Anita Sarkeesian, and everyone was like, yeah, fuck you, Boogie.
Not only that,
and
but
I'm
they were like,
dude,
he's being bullied.
anybody who knows Boogie knew that guy wasn't opening his mouth on
No,
that
no, no.
stage. I'm so.
I feel like that wasn't even mostly the story. I feel like most people were like saying that he
Well,
got
she like
bullied.
screamed
No,
at him
no,
behind
no,
the scenes,
no.
I think.
Yeah, listen. What happened was I
Supposedly.
think Anita had said something because they were on the bully panel. That's when me and Billy showed up because
Yeah,
Billy
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to see Boogie. I didn't know him. I didn't really care. But we sat there and we listened, and half the shit we were just like, what is she talking about? But then Boogie chimed in. He wasn't asked, but he chimed in because she said some pretty outrageous stuff, right? So he chimed in, and he says everybody's allowed to say whatever he said something along those lines, right? Something reasonable to kind of counteract the crazy. And then fucking apparently what we didn't see was them behind the curtain talking shit. Because I remember Boogie came out. He might have been in his wheelchair. He came out and on the electronic one. He came out. He said, "What's up?" to Billy. And he was like, "Listen, I got to go." And he took off. But we didn't know what happened. And then fucking later on it came out that they got into it backstage. We didn't
Dude,
hear
that's
nothing.
another one. The story of Billy the Fridge. And just going through all the stuff that happened with Leafy. That's a
I
fucking...
love Billy,
Yeah,
man.
that's a good story. I mean, that's like a weighing video, you know, or like a weighing.
Yeah, dude, that's what all this
Yeah.
is, though. Like, if we do like a
But the
YouTube
problem is
history
that
thing, it's all retrospectives.
That would be a fun
Yeah, but you know what, Nick? There is a
community
problem with
thing,
that
man.
kind of
I'm down with that
content.
shit.
If-
yeah.
I agree, it's a good idea, but I feel like the problem with so many people making that kind of content is at a certain point.
It's not like
we're
we're gonna
run out
make
of
more
fucking
than one
stories to talk
episode.
about, you know, there's not going to be anything.
We know,
happening.
Yeah,
we
I'd say
all,
there's
like,
gonna be,
we
30.
plan it out with people we want to do it for sure.
I'm not talking about this in particular. I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm just talking about like the problem with like, you know, like obviously I love Wang's content. I love what Wavy does. You know, I like all these internet history channels, but I feel like we're gonna run out of shit to talk about at a certain point, especially from the commentary community. I mean, we don't really have fun stories.
It's all
anymore.
rape
just
now.
rape. It's all
No,
fucking rape
dude,
now.
I
Wars of
think that
Augie
we've had a lot of
RFC.
good stories,
And-
things that we can't tell because we live them. To be honest, I think there's going to be content to make out of the stuff we've done in the last few years.
Also, by the way,
That'll be
there's a lot of
exciting. It'll be
stand-up
weird.
comedians that take like the crazy bullshit that is going on with the rape and the pedophilia and all that, whatever the fuck. It's the over-the-top bullshit that is kind of like dumb shit. Stand-up comedians make a living off of making that shit funny. And I'm not talking about the acts, but I'm talking about the accusations themselves. Who's making the accusations and the story itself, that it gets turned into a bit. And the bit is so descriptive and kind of like literal that the way they pitch it is what really happened, but they have that kind of comedian pitch to it that makes it hilarious. When really that's exactly what happened, as far as like the accusations and shit, not
Yeah.
the act of like, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but so if you were to make that stand-up
Yeah, that
comedy
makes sense.
into an actual visual video, then there's plenty of content to make based on just the shit that's going on right now that's popping if you reverse it. Because it is silly. A lot of this shit is silly. It's stupid shit. And people don't see it because, like, the vast majority of motherfuckers are sitting there just patting each other on the back.
Yeah.
Everybody's just being like, yeah, you're right. It is rape. And it's like you talk to somebody that's reasonable. It leaves your house every now and then.
It's all
And they're
fucking
like,
rape
what?
now.
What are you talking about, dude? That doesn't sound like any, like... Slazo, great example.
Yeah.
Could have made
Yeah.
a video on that one. that would have been fire.
Thing is, we can never make the. I mean, Tom made
I
it.
kinda
but
did
no,
that, to be
I can
honest.
never make like a Slazo retrospective because I was like in it. You know, it's.
I don't know, just
I understand
say.
what you're saying. By the way, we can wrap up soon.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys don't know, we're
We're
probably gonna
also
have another one of these.
on.
We're gonna do 2 in March and 2 in April because of prior things we weren't able to do because I don't know. One of us decided that he was gonna go take a fucking haram for like. Yeah, what a cocksucker.
Yeah, who the hell
so we're
did
making
that?
up
What
for
the
them.
fuck?
This is going to be technically
Someone took
January's, even though we refunded everybody in the month of January. And then we're going to have Marches next week. And then following that, we're going to have February's and April's in April. Okay?
Okay, Nicholas Diorio.
What the fuck was that? Tom?
It's just
All right, we're done.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Understood. What do you mean?
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's
Thanks for
Day.
listening.
Remember, everyone on YouTube is pedophiles allegedly. Bye.